Hello, today is August 9th, 2025, and I will be talking about the album of the day for November 3rd, 2024. When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? By Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish is one of the biggest artists alive right now, and if you ask me, she damn well deserves it. Just like with SZA, what makes Billie incredible is not that she has good songs, but that she makes good songs so consistently. Now, let's take a look at the album that kickstarted her career. I have taken out my Invisalign, and this is the review. After the intro, the album comes out swinging with the hit that took Billie to stardom, Bad Guy. We've all heard the song before, so I'll skip the contents of the song and move straight towards my feelings on it. And those feelings are incredibly mixed, actually. I love the way this song sounds. There are so many awesome sonic ideas at play here, really. The bass line, the snaps, the vocal distortions, it's all great. The problem I have is with the lyrics. The fact that Billie made this album as a teenager and it still holds up is a feat, to be sure. But at some points, the teenager-ness of it sort of overpowers the album at points. The verses are fine, but the chorus is a little bit embarrassing. From calling herself the bad guy to calling her mom her mommy and rhyming bad, sad, and mad, which is every preschooler's first rhyme, it just screams edgy middle/high school kid. But for a song with musical bones that strong, a couple embarrassing lyrics aren't gonna tank the entire song. It's still good. Her next song is called Zanny. Now, I don't really have an interest in drugs or drinking, and as such, I can appreciate a song about abstaining from all that. In theory, in practice, I don't think there's a way to make it not sound lame. It just is. It's lame. There's nothing you can do about it. It's lame. Now, I wouldn't actually blame you for not knowing that that is what this song is, considering that Billie is singing super softly and there's heavy vocal distortion going on, which makes it kind of hard to decipher the lyrics and does make for an interesting sound. But I feel like the lyrics and the songs are clashing. The sound of the song makes you think that Billie is taking part in some kind of debauchery, but the lyrics are about the exact opposite. Ultimately, it sounds cool, but as a consequence, it has a tone problem. That goes ditto for the next song on the album, You Should See Me on a Crown. This is the peak in edginess of the whole album, in my opinion. With lyrics like, count my cards, watch them fall, blood on my marble wall, I like the way they all scream. It's pretty rough. But again, the song sounds cool. I'm just getting hung up on the lyrics. All the Good Girls Go to Hell, the next song, is a strange one. The title and central conceit of the song make it sound really defensive. She's coping about the quote-unquote good girls and theorizing that they're all actually bad people who cheat on their boyfriends. It sounds a little bit pathetic, doesn't it? Again, you have an amazing sounding song weighed down by the weird subject matter. Now, let's turn things around, shall we? After all, I like this album, at my own admission. So let's swing things back to a positive note. The next song is called Wish You Were Gay. If you haven't listened to it before, it probably doesn't sound like this is where we turn things around, but trust me, it is. And it's all because we still have the interesting sounds to play with, but we have an actually good subject matter that's simple, but also interesting and relatable. The title line refers to a guy that Billie has a lot of complicated and difficult feelings about, and that's really frustrating, and it would be so much easier if she just didn't have to deal with it. Hence, Wish You Were Gay. I can't tell you how much I wish I didn't want to stay. I just kind of wish you were gay. Next is When the Party's Over. If you watch any other music reviews on YouTube, you have probably heard another critic praise this song to no end. Well, what can I say? I guess I'm a sheep. This song perfectly hits the nail on the head with the vibe it was going for, and there's really not much else to say beyond that. It's so good. After those two bangers, though, we dip way back down. The song 8 is dreadful. I hate child/baby aesthetics in music. Cough, cough, Melanie Martinez, cough, cough. And that is the whole premise of this song. Now it's got parts where she's not using the elevated pitch filter, and those parts are fine but unremarkable, and not enough to make up for the rest of it. But like a pendulum, this album swings back up with the next song, My Strange Addiction. Outside of the random quotes from The Office, which I won't try to understand, I've never seen it, this song is really infectious. By reading the title line, you can probably guess the concept. The relationship has problems, but she doesn't want to leave. And even a made concept like that one can excel when the production is this good. Afterwards, Bury a Friend is another incredibly edgy song, but I actually like this one. Why? Well, it sounds great, but so do all the songs, 8 notwithstanding. This one feels less like Billie is singing about herself. It sounds like she's singing about a character, rather than trying to make her teenage self seem like a badass, edgy villain. Like some sort of bad guy, I guess you could say. Ilo Milo is next, and it's a song about fear of separation. I had to look up the title, and it's a reference to a phone game about uniting two little guys, so it makes sense. It has a more whimsical sound than the rest of the album, which makes for a nice change of pace, but ultimately it is my least favorite pure sound of the album, 8 notwithstanding. Afterwards, we get another song without the heavy production of the majority of the album with Listen Before I Go. Without that production style, it leans on the other wonderful trait inherent to this album, Billie's vocals. Even when she started to take off and other artists tried to copy her homework with her style, nobody could match or mimic her vocal prowess, even if they could get everything else. That's one of the things that makes Billie so special as an artist. Ignoring the title being the most boring name for a song ever, I Love You is very similar to Listen Before I Go, with Billie's vocals doing the heavy lifting. Only this time the lyrics are much more heartfelt. That's a cute little song. And to round it out, the last song is called Goodbye. What a novel idea to name your album closer Goodbye. Anyways, it's basically just a simple homage to all the previous songs on the album, borrowing lines from each of them. Sort of a last hurrah type deal, more so than an actual song. Final thoughts. If you turn your brain off while listening to this album, it's great. The production and vocals are truly astounding. And if you're overanalyzing, like I am, then a lot of the songs become more questionable, but there's still some absolutely stellar tracks. My favorite of which is When the Party's Over, and my least favorite of which is 8. And as you can see by the rankings on the screen, there are 3 songs that I put below the intro track. Not because those 3 songs are that bad, but because I think the intro is funny. I like it. Thanks for listening.